I made a music video for 21 Pilots. I didn't make it for them, but I used their music. Yeah, I'm just going to go into it. So I started this project by looking at all my other previous units and all the other work that I've gone through, and I kind of tried to find bits of those projects that I didn't do well, or I could have improved, and put that into this final major project. I wanted to make sure that this this music video really showed all the things that I've learned throughout the year, and the techniques and the research, and just generally getting all the stuff that I've learned from starting college to now, all in one thing, so you can see how I've improved in different areas. I found the most common thing that I'm good at is editing and camera work, but I kind of lack in research and looking at genres and finding out the conventions and everything else, so I wanted to make sure that I'd done that to the best of my ability. So I wanted to make a music video instead of a short film because I felt like I could be more creative. I could really go out there on how I show my art form, With a short film you're kind of limited to dialogue, or you're limited to a kind of linear story. You could go non-linear, but I felt with a music video I could do a lot of stuff that would link to the genre of the music video and the music. I didn't want it to be sad, etc. One of the main reasons I wanted to work on a music video is because previous projects that I'd done all had pretty bad audio, pretty bad dialogue, and it's hard to make a production feel solid if you constantly taken out of that experience by dialogue and by scripts and whatnot. So I wanted to choose a music video so I didn't really have to worry about dialogue or general non-diegetic sound and diegetic sound. I just wanted to work on the video and not have to worry about sound when filming. So yeah, I chose a music video. I looked around the internet to find a reason to make a music video, and I found that Raindance have a small section where they look at music videos. There were some guidelines that I kind of ran into like a brick wall. One of the main ones was being that you have to use your own music, but I did find going through even more into the Raindance that you can use other people's music as long as you've got their permission and their kind of legal bind. So I wanted to make it for the Raindance as if I was submitting it in there and trying to get a prize basically, and that prize was being able to work on that music video and get it on a higher production value, I'm pretty sure. It didn't really matter what the prize was, I just kind of wanted to submit it to the Raindance as kind of like a goal. So I researched what I wanted to do, so I researched into music videos and just the general conventions of music videos and techniques that I wanted to use, the music that I wanted to use, and how I wanted to show that. I researched into the history of music videos, I researched into the genre of music videos and other stuff. I looked at other music videos by the same artist and other music videos by different artists to find out what the similarities were and what they had common into them to make them into that genre of music video. So my genre, I wanted to focus on rock because I have a strong link to rock. I've been listening to rock since I was 5. I've watched quite a lot of rock music videos. I've seen just generally a lot of music videos in comparison to rock. I didn't want to go with a slow song because I feel like it's been done 1,000 times over by looking at a sad song and doing a romance kind of story. It just kind of bores me. So I chose rock because there's the general aspect of rock is quite big. There's a lot of rock songs that I could have chose. So I chose Heavy Dirty Soul, mainly because I really like the song. I love the lyrics that go to it. There's a lot of metaphors in there that I was able to use and show in my music video. I don't know, I chose it, I think it had a nice drum beat, so I could have a lot of fast-paced action, which I really wanted, and found that through research and surveys that people want something fast-paced. They don't want a slow song or a slow story if there's a really fast beat going on. So what is a music video? A music video is a form of visual content that allows the audience to basically understand the story of the music that the artist has, tried to put in their song. So it's not always obvious what the artist is trying to say through the medium of song. You have to kind of show it and visualize it. They started with MTV in the 80s or around the 80s because MTV came out and they wanted to promote their music by putting it on TV. That obviously then formed into the music videos we see now. So yeah. My target audience and platform. My target audience was around 16 to 30-year-olds, because I looked at rock and found out that the most people that listen to rock are around 16 to 35-year-olds. I'd say 35. So I made sure that what I was doing wasn't too kiddie or wasn't too old for that spectrum of age gap. So I sent out a lot of surveys to ask people what they'd want from a music video if it was rock, and I made sure that their age was between 16 to 35. Then I asked them about platform and where I should submit it. I gave them a load of options like YouTube, Vimeo, Facebook, just a lot of social media. One of the main things that I got from it was YouTube. There is a lot of music videos on YouTube. They're always uploaded by a channel called Vivo, which work with music companies to make music videos and submit them onto the internet. They get millions of views on YouTube just because YouTube is such a popular social media. It's so easy to access music videos on YouTube, so I ended up choosing YouTube because people wanted to see it on YouTube. It's easy to upload. Their guidelines aren't very forced. You don't need to have a load of knowledge to upload to YouTube. It's really like 3 clicks and you're done. What did I want to put in the music video? So this is the music video. I'm going to show it now in its full content and you can have a look at it. It's spacebar. Yeah. Oh, or not. Yeah, I know. Sounds up. Yeah, so just wanted to know and wanted to tell you quickly, the story isn't amazing with it. There are a lot of problems that I came into. I've never been really good at like creating narratives and making sure that they're understandable. That was meant to be him giving a gift to his daughter because he wasn't able to see her because of a divorce and him legally not being able to be there. I looked into it and researched it on government websites and found out. I feel like I didn't have enough time, but I should have added at the start where he's walking, I should have added a phone call from the mother saying you can't see the kid, you can't do that. But other than that, I think I did pretty well. I just want to know what you guys think now. Questions?
I thought it was really good, but I assumed that he was just stealing the package.
Yeah, he was stealing the package.
Okay.
So.
Was he the father?
Yes, he was the father.
And why was he stealing the package?
Because he doesn't have enough money to buy a teddy bear, so he steals one.
Okay.
From outside of someone's house, which I also looked into. I looked into package robbery, people that rob packages from houses when they're dropped off, which is quite scary actually, because people lose a load of money from it.
And the house that he enters in the end, he's not supposed to be
That's
there.
not his house, that's the mum's house, yeah.
For that, all that B-roll, that really old wartime footage on their eyes,
Yeah.
what does that have to do with the story?
This is a good question. The song talks about Heavy Dirty Soul because he's going around circles and he can't find a way out and he wants someone to help save his heavy dirty soul. I used the wartime footage and I covered the eyes over because I think it was Thomas Fair who said that the eyes are the window to the soul. So I wanted to make sure that the eyes were blocked out to show that his soul is dirty and that he's not, but I didn't want to add just black because it becomes repetitive and annoying just to look at someone's black eyes. So I wanted to add something that wasn't just happy and it was dirty and it was not needed. It's not old war footage, it's old Soviet marches, and so Soviet war, Soviet marches and rebellion. And I took the October film. It's a film I can't remember what it's about, but and I clipped those. I took certain clips that I thought were quite I don't know, just arty, I'd say. That I liked the style of it, so I wanted to carry it on. I liked the eyes, but I felt that it wasn't enough. to really hone in on the fact that it's wartime. So I added it on top and chose it, put down the opacity, like in the bit with the Reaper sights, where he's lying down on the grass, and then there's things that's from rebellion people holding up those, I think they're called sickles actually, I'm not quite sure. But yeah, I added it just because I thought it would fit a lot nicer, and I made the band scenes black and white in comparison to his story where they're in colour, to show that it's not exactly going on in real life, it's going on in his head. Yeah, any more questions?
How did you achieve those? Was that in Premiere or After
Yes,
Effects?
that was in Premiere. I researched it and found out how to. So I was going to just blur their faces because the album of the song is called Blurry Face, and then I went the black eyes approach, which would have been easy, and then I decided, you know what, I'm just going to go the hard route and put the videos in, and I tracked every single eye thing, and I animated it and put that in through Premiere. Another thing that was really hard to do was at the start you see him walking past and it covers over the Heavy Dirty Soul logo. That I was told by people that shouldn't be done because it would take ages, and I took a approach to it that wasn't normal, and I got it done in half the time. So, any more questions? No? Cool.
Lovely, thank you very much, Sam.